Hey, you're watching Emily Interviews and I'm here in a van with Dinosaur Pilot. Are you excited to play tonight?
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, are you going to catch anyone after?
I think the only band after us is Horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you saw them all week.
So we're fed up with that shit.
Probably not bother.
I'd still watch them though, but we'll probably be loading out our shit and stuff.
How was that tour, by the way?
It was awesome, yeah.
It looked a lot of fun. What happened with the police?
Oh, we just got pulled over. They do that every so often if they see a band van, because often you're overweight and stuff. So they pulled us over and it wasn't too bad. In fact, the policeman ended up buying a CD out the window.
Oh wow.
He pulled us over and then he was like, "Oh, there's no problem actually. Just go. It's fine. Just as long as you dedicate a song to the policeman who pulled you over." And we were like, "Yeah, okay, cool." And then we drove off, and then literally a second later, he was pulling us over again, and we were like, "Oh, fuck.
We fucked it."
He's gonna have a go at us now." And then he came back and was like, "Let me buy a CD." And we were like, "Oh shit."
Brought it out the window.
Seems like a bit of a waste of police resources. But it's Germany.
That was cool, and the tour was awesome because obviously we haven't toured with Horses for ages, so we were all waiting for that.
You definitely need to bring it to
the UK. I know, totally.
It nearly happened.
It's so nearly happened. Because they're doing their headline tour in the UK. But we're away. We're away. So
where are you off to?
We're in India. At that point.
You've been have you been planning world domination? Because you've pretty much just been everywhere this year.
Yeah.
It's like a game of Risk.
Okay.
Sure.
Got our.
Cool, dude.
I've never even played Risk. I've just heard it's about world domination.
Yeah. Okay. How do you actually cope with all the travelling that you do? Because didn't you travel all around America on a bus?
Yes. I don't know. I feel like we're more comfortable on the road now than off the road. So when we come off the road, it's like we're just super bored and weird, and it's almost like when we meet up on the van, like to go on another tour, we're like the most happy. So
travelling's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Not for Ollie because he has to drive. We just fuck about.
Mike sings really loud.
What do you sing?
Everything.
Anything and everything.
But mostly he just like turns every song into heavy metal, which is awesome. Drinks all the beers up front.
I will be a frontman of a metal band one day. It's gonna happen.
You should be. Me and Mike were going to start a metal band called Weeping Scab.
Oh, yeah, Weeping Scab.
I was going to play drums and Mike was going to sing. He would have been fucking awesome as well.
Can you actually sing?
It's really good. It's like.
Can you demonstrate now?
Oh, I can't do it.
No,
I've had too many Sam Miggs.
Yeah, it's good though. It's fucking loud.
Didn't you go to Japan as well?
We did.
Did you learn any Japanese?
Learned a little bit.
What? Or is it not?
Why are you looking at me?
Because you had that long
loads of Japanese.
Go on.
I won't be able to say it now.
Sumimasen is sorry.
Yeah.
Or excuse me.
Watashi wa matta desu is I'm Matt.
Oh wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah. And then you say arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah.
That means thank you very much. And then they would say doi tashimashite.
Yeah.
Which means you're very welcome. Absolute doi tash.
You should just live there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah. We're going back there in
3 weeks?
October.
Yeah, like a couple of weeks. Yeah.
So we're going to Japan. We're doing 2.5 weeks there, and then 3 weeks after that we're going to India to play a couple of festivals.
So you've essentially you're not living in the UK anymore.
Hardly,
pretty
actually.
much.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And we don't know how much, like what we'll be doing next year, but we'll probably.
Is there any plans for a new album at all, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
That's it. There are plans.
There are plans afoot. Yeah, we're just starting those conversations now.
So you don't know.
It's pretty exciting though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you listen to Growing Pains and I listen to Nature Nurture, like it's completely different. Do you think that's going to happen again, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think imagine.
You're going to be a metal band.
Imagine Steps meets S Club 7.
Yeah.
And that's what you can expect from the next album.
Okay.
We've been listening to a lot of pop lately, so that's where we're going.
In truth.
Pop metal.
Yeah. No, just pop.
Just pop.
Pop.
I think we might even ditch the instruments and just get the dance routines.
Stand-up drumming, dude.
Stand-up drums. Love that shit.
In truth, though, I reckon it'll be metal, like heavy as shit.
Okay.
Which is exciting.
Yeah. Totally.
So it's good.
So, obviously, in America, you seem to be doing like really, really well. You seem to get a lot of radio play. Would you say that radio play is like more important than social networking? Because obviously you do a lot of that as well. Which one would you say would be more important for bands to like try to get?
What do you reckon?
Or get a grip of?
As a man who's been there and done it.
Like, I think there's sort of two different levels of radio play. Like, you can get as much radio play on, or like a bunch of regional stations, and it gets you to a certain level. If you can get yourself on Radio 1 and you get yourself played 3 times a day, it doesn't really matter what you put on the internet, because everyone's taking notice of you.
That's a good point.
So, radio play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends. It's difficult to know. This country's kind of weird with music.
Yeah, definitely. What's the reaction like when you go abroad? Like, in America, is it completely different?
The whole vibe of a gig is different in America, because people will turn up sort of from 3 hours before the doors and we'll stay for the whole show, and there'll be like a queue around the
It's
bar.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's fucking rad.
So
it's like a whole day.
Yeah.
And like they're outside in a, like waiting, like sat on the pavement in a massive line before you get there. You load in your stuff, then eventually the doors open and they're like straight to the barrier as soon as the doors open.
And they'll react to every band on the bill, even if they've never
they'll watch
heard of
every
them.
band, like even if you're main support or first on, like they'll watch all the bands, and then they'll stay and like, hang out at the merch stand for like an hour, and you'll talk to everybody. And I like the mentality of like a gig being like an entire, like a thing, whereas sometimes I feel like maybe at other places like a gig can kind of be taken for granted, like
Oh yeah, definitely.
tell the support acts to fuck off and only watch the main act and then leave straight away. It's like, that's not really a show.
Yeah.
So it's cool. And then again, it's totally different in Japan as well, because
They don't want to see you hanging
they
around
don't want to see
afterwards.
you hanging around.
They sort of put you on a
Yeah, that's
pedestal.
weird. What happened?
Let's get mood lighting.
Fuck, hold on. 2 ticks.
Okay, we'll go for a quick fire round. Who's the worst band you've ever seen live?
Ooh, it's harsh.
You know one, don't you? You want to say one?
Nixon Radio.
Oh yeah, that works. That's fine.
It's a band from the States who played with us twice on that middle class rock tour.
They might watch this.
No,
They ain't gonna watch this.
Realistically, they won't.
It was the worst thing ever.
Why were
it
they
was
so
terrible.
bad?
Don't know, I feel bad for saying it though.
No, you've got to keep going, Mike.
Yeah, dude, push the knife in. It's in there now.
You can twist it, I ain't twisting it.
Anyway, whatever, they sucked, but they were nice. They were nice people.
Guys.
They were nice dudes.
They were kind of convinced that if they came to the UK, they'd be the biggest band on the planet.
They were
Which,
convinced.
like, we were trying to keep straight faces, and you're having a beer with them. And you're like,
Please don't tag them in this.
Oh no, I definitely will.
dude, you're.
I feel
Yeah,
like
you-
a total dick.
Oh no, this is a horrible question.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't ask that question anymore.
Okay, who's the best band then?
Best live band.
That's a tough question.
You're really thinking about this.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck it up.
Maybe Foo Fighters when I saw them in 2005 at Reading.
Oh,
They absolutely blew my
But there's
mind.
loads of different, like, yeah, Foo Fighters are obviously amazing, but they're Foo Fighters.
Yeah. Although I saw Be Your Own Pet's last ever gig at the Scala, and that was fucking amazing.
Death
too.
from Above, I would say.
Oh, shit,
they
yeah,
were
they
the
were
best bands I've
fucking
ever seen.
amazing.
They were fucking awesome.
Yeah. Even Brand New, like on that tour, they were
Yeah,
killing it.
Brand
like.
New were amazing.
So
lot
lots.
people.
So, yeah.
It's loads of, loads of bands.
Okay, so this year there's been like loads and loads of new albums out. What's been your favourite?
Death from Above.
Death from Above's new album. But that's
Closely
just,
followed by Horses.
I was gonna say, I won't tell them you said that.
That's just come out though. I think.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Even Raw Blood's albums.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great album. Yeah, so it's been good for rock, like,
Yeah, definitely.
Horses and Raw Blood from the UK and stuff, and Turbo Wolves is just about to come out.
I think they're just doing some more stuff actually.
Oh, right, okay. So yeah, but Death from Above's album just came out, obviously. We've been spinning that in the van loads.
Seeing that on Twitter
It's
a lot.
awesome.
So good.
Also, what's the worst thing about being in the music industry?
Whoa, hold it. Careful, dudes.
How long do you want the list?
I don't know, you don't want to neg out, do you?
Oh, do it.
There's not too much to neg out though, really. We get to do a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, we get to do a lot of cool shit, so why would you complain?
Fair enough. How come you decided to join Dinosaur Pilot then? Because obviously
Jim.
you were
What
in
the fuck?
you were in tribes before.
Careful, Jim.
Yes. I've
Do you want to stay in Dinosaur?
Just casual, dude. Casual.
Let it go. Cut that bit. Cut that bit. And go.
So, what was the question?
Why'd you decide?
I
to
actually
join
didn't
Dinosaur?
decide to join.
They just dragged you.
Yeah, I was dragged kicking and screaming. No, I've known Matt for 7 or 8 years before. Like, we toured together in a band I was in before Tribes, and I've always been a massive fan of Dinosaur. And then when Tribes sort of disbanded, Matt gave me a call and just said, like, come down and sort of play some songs with us, and I've always dug it. So it was sort of like Lego.
Yeah.
So no more lineup changes.
No, that was
No.
word for word exactly what you told him to
Yeah.
say. Nailed it, mate.
Even the Lego bit.
That's worth every penny, dude.
Anyway,
Right, okay. Snog, Marry, Avoid, Dave
Mikey.
Grohl, Simon Neil, and Ozzy Osbourne.
how could you avoid any of them?
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne's got a bit of a beer belly now.
Yeah, but still,
It's
he's
Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, yeah, true.
The absolute sab.
Wait, who are they?
You probably have to marry Grohl.
Yeah, because he'd make you dinner.
You know you get on with him.
He's a nice.
Yeah,
He's the
get
nice
on with it For
guy.
life.
You could also
Snog Simon Neil.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
he's
then
fitty.
I suppose you have to avoid Ozzy then.
No.
From the rules.
Yeah, but you don't.
rules.
You absolutely don't want to be snogging Ozzy.
You don't know where he's been.
I'd snog Ozzy. Yep. I would.
Right, okay, last question.
Ollie has snogged Ozzy, but
He's trying to mouth something like, I've been there.
Okay, last question. Snog, Marry, Avoid, pulled apart by horses. I will tell them what you say.
marry Lee.
There's too many nice ones there.
Marry Lee because of the beard.
You could have bearded children. I'd be very bearded.
I don't know. I'd snog all of them.
Yeah, I'd marry all of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
I'd avoid all of them.
Yeah.
They've all had their moments.
Yeah.
I jumped to that Lee thing and then I started thinking about the rest of them, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Now you're regretting choosing.
Because I just dived straight in there.
Jim was like texting them, didn't mean it. I don't know, that's a hard question as well. I would snog and marry all of them,
Okay.
and I would avoid.
All of them.
I'll probably avoid all of them and just get with Dom, the tour manager.
Sure,
He's a
He's
sound
beautiful.
dude.
he's a sound
Curveball
dude.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, right, we shall end on that. You do the sign off.
Thank you, world.
Emily's interviews.
Lots of love from M.